Hi everyone, it's me Ashley, your Bioderma skincare expert. Welcome to a minute of skin coach session. In today's topic, it's going to be very interesting because we are going to talk about how you can protect your skin from the sun. And as you all know, this month of August, for some, it really depends in which geographic location where you came from. But in UAE, where I come from, it's really sunny. The sun can be too aggressive. And today's session, we are going to talk about how you can protect your skin from the UV rays that can cause a lot of problems in your skin. Now, before we move into our topic, I'm just going to give you a little bit of recap about these very special cells that is producing pigments in our skin, which is the melanocytes. Melanocytes is the one that is giving us a color, and in our skin we have two kinds of melanin. We have the phyomelanin and we have the eumelanin. Usually eumelanin is photoprotective. Now in human race we have 6 types of phototype. We have phototype 1, 2 and 3. These people, they get easily burned and they can rarely get tan. But of course not for those who are in phototype 2 and 3. Sometimes they can get tan, but not so much as phototype 4, 5 and 6. 4, 5 and 6, they get easily tan, and also they are more likely to get a hyperpigmentation. And this is the reason behind why I would like to highlight this, because no matter if you have a phototype 1, 2 and 3, you have to be very careful. This is the reason behind why we want to bring out this topic, because maybe you are a fair skin and you get easily burned, or you get easily red when you go out in the sun. And this is the reason behind why I would like to open this topic, because I would like to recommend you the best sunscreen according to your phototype. And also, if you have an Asian like me, I have an olive skin, we get easily tan. But also the main problem is sometimes we have this problem of hyperpigmentation, and this is also the reason behind why I would like to bring this topic, because so that I can recommend you the best sunscreen protection if you are prone for hyperpigmentation. And also, although melanin is providing us a protection we need against UV radiation that can harm our skin, also you have to bear in mind that too much melanin production can actually prevent us from benefiting absorption of the UV light that we need for vitamin D synthesis, which is very important. We need vitamin D in our body. Now it is a great way for you to enjoy your moment with your friends and loved ones. And again, it is always advisable, or it would be nice if you can get your skin covered from the sun. And of course, at the end of the day, sun safety is the main goal here, because at the end of the day, you want to enjoy your moment with your friends and loved ones without worrying so much about your skin, or of course, getting burned or getting hyperpigmentation. So, in today's session, we are going to talk about how you can prevent your skin from UV rays, or how you can protect your skin better when you are going outdoor. Now, going back to the filter, for people who are extremely sensitive skin, go for physical sun blocker. This is going to be really good for you. So invest in a sunscreen which is titanium zinc oxide, because especially for the people who are hyper-reactive and sensitive skin, sometimes they have a problem using a chemical filter in their skin. So always go for mineral-based sunscreen. Now there are a few basic rules to follow to keep your skin healthy, protected from the UV rays. And I'm gonna break this down and I'm gonna tell you what is this all about. Now, to protect your skin from the UV rays, there are few rules that you can follow to keep your skin healthy and protected from the UV rays. Now, nowadays, what you actually thinking is grabbing a sunscreen, and the first recommendation that I will tell you is that look or use a sunscreen which is a broad spectrum a broad spectrum, meaning it actually covers your skin from the harmful UV rays, and it will really protect you against both UVA and UVB. This is the one thing that you can look for if you are looking for a sunscreen. Now, the right time to apply a sunscreen protection: always apply sunscreen protection before you go out in the sun, like probably 15 to 20 minutes before you go out in the sun. You need to apply a sunscreen protection. And also, when you are in the sun, always bear in mind that this sunscreen protection, all these sunscreen protection filters, they only last after 2 hours. No matter what SPF they have, this will only last for 2 hours. So make sure that you reapply your sunscreen after 2 hours. You need to reapply, especially when you jump in the water. Of course, the tendency, if it's not waterproof, although if it's waterproof also, you have to reapply the sunscreen. It is a must. After 2 hours, you need to reapply the sunscreen. Also, when you go out in the sun, always protect your skin from the sun. It is a must, whether you go for a long drive or you are going to the store, you're just gonna walk like few minutes. You must protect your skin from the sun. It is a must. If you want to have a healthy skin, especially in the summer, when you go out, always protect your skin from the sun. Use a sunscreen protection, at least 30 as a basis is enough, but at least do protect your skin from the sun. Now, when it comes to SPF, of course, if you are like me, living in the Middle East, which is sometimes the sun can be very aggressive. If you are living in a geographic area which is too sunny, always go for a basis which is SPF 30. In the Middle East, we have SPF 50 and 100, of course, because as you can see, the sun can be very aggressive here. When you're in the water, I'm talking about when you're in the beach or water park, always go for a water resistant, because it is very important. Make sure that your sunscreen is water resistant. And also, I would like to highlight is be very extra careful around the water and in the sand. Now, this is because the surface can actually reflect damages of the rays of the sun, which can actually increase the chance of getting a sunburn. So again, I'm going back to my previous word, which is whenever you are in the water, when you are in the beach, water park, always reapply a sunscreen. And also the best sunscreen is water resistant. But again, every 2 hours, please do reapply. And when you get out of the water, you need to reapply the sunscreen because it is a must. And for your babies, which is less than 6 months, always keep them covered. Put them under the shades. And the best sunscreen for your delicate babies, always go for a mineral-based sunscreen. Avoid oxybenzoin, because at the end of the day, it is your baby and their safety is the most important thing and is your biggest concern. So go for something which is non-chemical filter. Avoid oxytocrylene, and at the same time avoid oxybenzoin for your babies. So go for something mineral-based. It is the must, and it is much more important that you can give them something which is a physical sunblocker. Now, once again, if you want to enjoy the sun without getting a sun damage, always avoid, of course, a time between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Avoid this very intense time. And also, the sun rays can be, as I said, it can be too intense in that moment. So also, the best thing you can do is practice a shadow rules. When your shadow is shorter than you, it means the sun can be too intense or aggressive. So this is the time for you to avoid the sun and find a shade if you can, especially if you have a small baby. And also for my sensitive ladies, if possible, wear some extra clothing. I'm talking about an additional protection. Look for clothes that is a sun protective materials. It is very important, because when you have a delicate skin, when you go out in the sun, you can get easily burned. So my ideal advice is always get your skin covered if possible. So summertimes we always like to accessorize our outfits. And the reason behind that is that Of course, at the end of the day, you want your skin to be fully protected, so go for your sunshades, go for your hat, and at the same time always have some extra fabric with you that will help you to cover, especially when you're outdoor in the sun. And for those people who are undergoing in any kinds of medications, whatever medication it is, be cautious about the sun. Always protect your skin from the sun. It is very important to avoid any kinds of adverse effect. And of course, if you're taking medication, you can be more sensitive to the sun. So the best thing you can do is always protect your skin from the sun, and also always get your skin covered. So now you know how to protect your skin from the sun. I hope you find this video informative, and of course, if I miss out something or if you have any question, I appreciate if you can write your comment down below. I'm going to read it. And also I would like to say thank you so much for your time, and also you can reach me in my Facebook and in my Instagram account. There are some of you ladies, they would rather want to connect with me privately. I appreciate that. And also, please, 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 if you have any skin related concern, I would love to hear that. Share with me, connect with me, because I am more than willing to help you in your skincare needs. Enjoy the sun, have fun, but of course, at the end of the day, be safe, stay safe. Again, I would like to say thank you so much. Have a nice day and see ya. Bye.